Morning guys, Turbo Tim here. So this is an interesting place. This is Eggesford Forest. Just adjust you guys, there we are. Yeah, Eggesford Forest. This section is called something else. I will insert a picture any minute now. There we are guys. Flash down wood. So yeah, this is like a massive plantation. So during the conflicts that we had early on last century, because you're not allowed to mention it, all the forests were cut down for the wood. Obviously in the trenches and all that they need a lot of wood, and these forests were planted, fast growing pine. And yeah, so you've got these forests planted with these like roads in and out of them to get this crop out and back on the road. There's a sign here, look, this avenue planted to celebrate 100 years of forestry, 1919 to 1920. So this lot, well, this is probably the second generation looking at them, but yeah, because these trees aren't 100 years old. So it's the same with the farm I live on. We had forest land at the bottom of the farm, down on the river, and there was a forest there. It was all cut down during World War One for the wood, basically, because you can imagine like trenches and railways and things, they needed the wood. So so it's all replanted. It's all managed now by the farm. We're part of 3 farms, so yeah, it's all managed by the farm on a replanting scheme. And yeah, we have a lovely wood at the bottom of the farm. I don't often go down there because we've also got 3 very nasty bulls in the field around it. So, but this is interesting because these, you see these like trees have been planted fairly recently, and they've all got a little, well not all of them, but they've got little poems and things on them. There's another one up here. Let's see if we can get to this one. I'm going to put the drone up guys because you'll appreciate what I'm looking at more from above. Yeah, it's all the school children have done. It's trying to follow the other people's tracks so we don't disturb too much. Importance of trees. Yeah, see? So let's walk back the way we came, so we're only using somebody else's track, and we'll make a little track for that child's pictures. There we are. Now there's a couple of places to visit, so how this video goes I don't know. I'm going to put the drone up now. I'm definitely putting the drone up now because this is quite interesting. Shall we fly the... Do you know what? I saved the flying in the woods bit until later. Let's just get an overview of what we're looking at, shall we? Yeah, so let's go to the other stone, guys. Got a railway to have a look at as well, so yeah. Interesting little place around here, Eggesford. No, there's no L in it. Eggesford. Eggesford. Let's get it right, Timmy. Yeah, like I say, this is named something else. This is something plantation or something woodland. We'll have a look in a second. Catch you guys in a minute.
Landing.
We're on the side of a busy road here. This is the main road down from Barnstable, follows the railway line down to Exeter. The two run side by side, it's amazing. So we got this stone here. Stone was unveiled by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on the 8th of May 1956. Commemorates the planting of the forest by the Forestry Commission of 1 million acres in Great Britain. The first trees here were planted, like we said, 1919. So, and like I said to you, those pine trees that we were looking at are not that old. So this tree here was planted 1956 by the Duke of Edinburgh on the same day. The one here planted by the Queen, 8th of May 1956. That's why I said those pine trees were not over 100 years old. Who have we got here? This is the Secretary of State for Scotland. Yeah, Secretary of State of Scotland. 1956. So these were all, little area must have been prepared and all. Chairman of the Forestry Commission. He's not doing so well, is he? He's a little bit thin, that one. And who planted this one? Secretary of State. What's it? Minister of Culture, of Agriculture. Yeah, why would you have the Ministry of Culture? No, the Ministry of Agriculture. Minister of. So interesting. It's a little picnic area. I don't know how you... I think there must be a little drive-through because there's a car parked up here, but I seem to have missed that. A little bit of a picnic area through here. I'm sort of parked on the side of the road, but it looks like you could come in, park here. Yeah, see, these are pine, look, these, see how they're straight growing, that's what your pine furniture comes from. And probably these benches. Amazing, isn't it? Cut trees down, make a bench, put it back in the wood. Yeah, this looks like private property around here. Little bit of parking area there. Little bit of picnic site. This looked different on the map to what it does in real life, but I didn't realise there was houses here, so we won't be flying the drone around here. Let's nip off to find our next site. Mainly because I've left the keys in the car. Right guys, this will make you laugh. So we're on our third site. I had 3 sites marked on the road. Now, strangely enough, I've driven about a mile down the road that way and then turned in, and that's as far as I marked that place on the map, and then I followed the road, the track back round to the parking space, and would you believe it? This is our parking space. The road's just over there, and we've driven a mile that way, coming up the track, and these are the buildings I said about. So yeah, we double backed on ourselves, but we're now actually in the official car park rather than on the side of the road. This is our Queen unveiling the rock there. Yeah, we are here. I've driven down here and then up a track and back round there. Oh yeah, look, more Jubilee Avenue, Centenary Avenue. We'll go out to those. I wonder if, no, Centenary Avenue, that was the first one we was on, wasn't it? Ah, first trees planted. We're heading back there. In fact, we're heading up here later on, but yeah. Want to have a nosy at the railway. So yeah, they're going to say they're going to close the road for a bit while they fell the trees next to the road, but so we all know about tree rings and all that. You can count the rings, you know how old the tree is. Yeah, what I thought was a house is actually just a, might be a cafe or toilets, forestry commission place, or a building up for rent. So workers' hut by the looks of it. Fancy opening a little cafe. Right, not a lot to see here. Too many people to fly the drone around, so we head back to our other site. A little bit I want to do on the railway, whether I show that in this video or not, I don't know. One of Rob's plans from the past. Mind a slice of them trees. Make a nice little table, wouldn't it? Slice that one down the middle. Okay, where's the car? Over there. Alright, head back to... My boots are absolutely soaked. Head back to our previous site. And chucking it down with rain. Just check the map. There's quite a lot of woodland around here. This house here, guys, is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know whether you saw that, but my missus had ate it. I haven't got a view. All I can see is trees. We're in Eggesford Forest. Apparently a no drone flying zone, but also somewhere to clean up after your dog. Now I've already walked up here. Got a fair way down before I remembered that I'd left you guys the camera laying on the bonnet of my car. So this is how you clean up after a dog. What you do is get the turd and tie it in a bag. You know, I appreciate there are other animals here that just leave their turds all over the floor, but if you've got a dog, this is how you do it. Look, you just pick it up, put it in a bag and put it back down on the ground. So we're going to ignore the don't fly the drone rule, because apparently you can all ignore the don't pick up your dog shit rule. Like I say, I'm a bit miffed because I've walked all along here already and then remembered the camera was lying on the scuttle panel of the car when I put the keys in my bag. So yeah, of course. Oh look what we've got here, purple bag with dog poo in it. It's a nice place, this Eggesford Forest. Yeah, so of course that wouldn't have been so much of a disaster because I would have expected the camera to be there when I got back. What would have been a disaster is driving off, because it's raining today, using the windscreen wipers and shoving it off over the side of the car at 60 mile an hour. So yeah. Right, we're heading to a castle now. So one of our ancient castles. I'll catch you guys when I've got my breath back in about 5 minutes in my time. Right, this is about as far as I got. We've walked probably about 3/4 of a mile along this path. This is as far as I got when I went, oh, I better get the camera out, and then, oh, I better go back and get the camera. So this looks like our ancient hill fort. Ditch and mounds. Yeah, look, here we got. And of course with the new forest here, we wouldn't know what they were overlooking. Just climb the stairs quick. Morning.
Good morning.
Hello, doggy.
Shush.
Right, thanks. Oh yeah, what a little castle this is. So yeah, what would it be defending? We wouldn't know because we can't see all this new tree land. Bit of a dip in the middle, I don't know whether that's intentional. Definitely a defensive structure. I'll let the lady walk on with a dog, and then we will be putting a drone up, but whoa. Oh, my boots are soaked. Just let the lady. Oh man, my feet are absolutely soaked. Yeah. Wow. This is Haywood Castle. Right. Let's do a bit of drone flying, shall we? Just stand you guys here. Just for some audio. Get you lined up, look at that. I don't want to go too far back. There's a castle there. Couple of shots from the other side. Wind's catching up. Probably going to max out the height here as well. So yeah, this is our ancient castle. Rain's just blowing in now. Drone's not liking it. Rain's coming in now, heavy guys. Let's get the drone down. Whoa, it does not like rain. Got a red light flashing on the back for some reason. Oh my goodness, the rain has suddenly come in.
Landing.
Right, let's take some shelter guys. The rain is coming in mad now. Look at that, that's coming straight in, look. Right, let's take some shelter in the trees. Oh my goodness. Right. Head towards the trees. Oh, hiccups and all. Yeah, so rain suddenly come in and it's coming in thick. It's absolutely chucking it down over there, look. Can you see that like cloud cover? Look there. Let me do it this way. Look, that cloud. Whoa. It's just suddenly blown in. That's how it rains in Devon. It'll come in really quick. Right, sorry about further knocky noises, but that's it, we're taking cover. Wobbly stick and all. Unfortunately, I can't run the who made this one? DJI. I can't run the DJI through the GoPro app because the GoPro app itself has got a really good stabilization system on it. DJI's got stabilization built in. I don't think I'm using that to its best advantage yet, but the GoPro's got it on the app, so you actually record in like 5K, run it through the app and it comes out in 4K but stabilized. But you don't seem to be able to do that with DJI, so it's all done in camera unless I'm doing something wrong. So anyway, whew, out of the rain. So yeah, that's our little Hayward Castle there. Bit rushed on that. Let's cut. Yeah, so a bit rushed on the castle. It's one of these like hill forts, modern, olden hill forts, like ancient hill forts. So out of breath. I'm going to walk back to the car now, guys. I've got something else I want to have a look at today, but I'm going to leave you guys here like I did with my camera just now. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe and all that. hit the buttons, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao for now.